Hello gamers and non-gamers alike, and welcome to Hatsune Miku's 10,000 subscriber special. And now, that's a number that I would have cried reading if my friends weren't spamming 6-7 in the voice chat, but still, huge milestone, and I seriously thank you all and God for what this channel's become. So I wanted to take this time to explain why I started doing YouTube, how I started doing YouTube, and what's for the future of not only this channel, but future channels that I will eventually get out. So let's start with the basics. I started YouTube when I was about 6-7 years old. I didn't know much about the internet, nor did I know much about video recording either. I'd get home and pretty much always be glued to the old laptop I was given. Now my first video wasn't anything crazy, but it was on a game that I'm sure we've all played before. Hide and Seek Extreme. This game was everywhere back in the day, so little old me just had to make a video. Only problem is it never made it on YouTube. Why? Oh, because I didn't know how to screen record, so what I did was I grabbed the camera and shoved it up to the screen of my laptop, because I just didn't understand how screen recording softwares worked. And overall, video never made it to YouTube and never should have. And that was my first ever video. But what about my first ever actual channel? Plasnot YT is my first ever real channel that actually hit decent milestones. To get the channel started, I uploaded crappy YBA content that barely got any views and barely even was worth watching. I mean seriously, you would probably have to be held hostage to actually watch this video. Then I started uploading Bed Wars content, which did get the channel by for a bit. I even met a famous YouTuber while doing it, which is crazy. But something changed during Plasnot YT that will not only change the course of the channel, but would change the course of my entire YouTube career permanently. It's something that I think deserves its own segment. Error 404 lore content, which I will be referring as the Error series, was my first dose of an actual good short. It was a story I made in a game called The Strongest Battlegrounds, inspired by a YouTuber that was popular at the time called Faker Up. And honestly, I really enjoyed making these kinds of videos. I've always had these story scenarios in my head, and I still do, about series after series after series that I just couldn't do until now with the YouTube experience I just gained. So with that, I uploaded the first ever Error series video. The story went through multiple rewrites before finally landing on the way it is today. The series is still ongoing, I just barely do it anymore because I have Hatsune Miku, I have life to do, and there's just a lot of things that kind of get in the way of me being able to make Error series content. Also because there's another series that I'm planning to make that's up and coming, so Error series has kind of been put off to the side for a little bit. But it did get me popular and it did give me YouTube experience. I then started uploading Bloxfruit content, which did the channel some good for a little while until I eventually gave up, because Bloxfruit isn't one of those games that you could really play forever. It's more one of those games that kind of just dies out after a while, if I'm being quite honest. And what's up with me now? I know, this was just a very simplified version of how I got here. The entire story would probably take 30 minutes to cover in one video, and I'm not trying to make this video longer than it already is. So, no, you will not get my full-on story, but that is basically how I got here in a nutshell. Now to talk about this channel and its future. To start off, as the time I upload this, the TikTok is officially live. It'll probably be called Doll Miku or Doll Hatsune Miku. Whatever I decide to name it, it's up on screen now. Go follow it. Subscribe to it, whatever the TikTok term is called. I'll probably just be uploading whatever kind of Roblox content I want, which is why I'm so hyped for it, because I'm not just kind of stuck to Forsaken. Also, while yes, I am a Forsaken content creator, I do need you guys to know this. The moment Forsaken dies, I'm switching to another game. Sure, I will actually have to enjoy that said game, so I might be on Forsaken for a while, because all the popular games on Roblox actually suck. But as soon as Forsaken dies, I'm hopping on the next popular game. I'm sorry, but it's just how to keep the channel alive, and it's just how the cookie crumbles. And again, seriously thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. Also, my friend wanted me to advertise this channel, so link to that will be in the description. Anyways, love you all, and peace. The hell is this? address the allegations?